Hi dear student friends, hope you are fine.
I think you have gone to the seed of truth. Did you like the king Vidyadhara? We all liked him. Let's review the story. Vidyadhara was the king of Gandhara. He was a just and wise king. The king was fond of gardening. He spent a lot of time tending his garden, planting the finest plants, fruit trees, vegetables and crops. His people were very happy. The king did not have children. To find a successor, the king thought of an idea. He decided to distribute some seeds to all the children in the country. The child who grows the biggest, healthiest plant will become the prince or the princess. They can take 3 months for it. The next day, a long line of anxious parents and children formed outside the palace. Pingala, a poor farmer's son, was one among these children. He too got a seed from the king and sowed it in a pot in his garden. He took great care of the seed, but the seed didn't sprout. Weeks and months passed. One day, Pingala went near the pot. He knelt before it and said, "Dear seed, 3 months have passed. I want to take you to the palace. Please sprout out by tomorrow." But nothing happened. The next day, he saw children walking to the palace, dressed in their best clothes. They all held well-grown plants. Pingala stood watching them sadly. At last, with his father's compulsion, Pingala too put on his best clothes and started off to the palace. He joined the others outside the palace, holding the empty pot in his hand. The other children laughed at him, but Pingala ignored them. Dear student friends, let's come to a
Beautiful theme.
lovely flowers. Do you like flowers? We all like flowers. Can you imagine lovely flowers in your garden? Let's read it. Lovely flowers. Lovely means very beautiful or pleasant. The king arrived and looked at the plants. Arrive means come about. Children gathered in the courtyard of the palace with flowery pots. Gather means come or bring together. Red, blue, yellow. The courtyard had turned into a bouquet. Courtyard means an open space that is partly or completely surrounded by buildings. Bouquet means a bunch of flowers. The king looked at the children. Their faces were shining with hope. Hope means a feeling that something wonderful may happen. The king sighed. Sigh means set out a long deep breath, expressing sadness. He was not at all happy. Let's go through these words and try to say from the memory. Lovely flowers, arrived, gathered, courtyard, palace, flowery pots, turned, bouquet, sighed. Next, let's move to the moral value of the story. Honesty is perhaps the most valued quality. Hope you have heard the famous proverb, honesty is the best policy. It's also true that cultivation plays an important role in our life. The story will help us to promote honesty and interest in cultivation. My dear student friends, honesty is the best policy. Let's practice this precious value in our daily life. Okay, my dear lovely flowers. Bye. See you later by sweet new story themes. Thank you.